Hi everybody, John Martinson here. You can call me Robo, everybody else does. And today is October 14th, 2020, and I'm sending you an email and I'm going to ask you to give Robolinux a little bit of help. I'm not asking for donations. Actually, this is a pretty easy one to help us. We just had a great review, and you can see it all over our website. Unfortunately, there's no downloads, so I need to get some help. I don't have any social media accounts. I'm going to have to ask you to please post the review on your social media. Now, there's one other thing that's been going on that I'm going to ask you to please help me with. Unfortunately, for those who know or don't know, DistroWatch.com has not posted any of our new last 6 versions. Yep, almost 3 months now we've been getting dissed at DistroWatch.com. Some pretty extreme pride and arrogance there from this very odd man. Anyway, he won't tell me what it is or why it is that he just hates Robolinux. I don't know. But anyway, I'm going to show you some easy things to do if you want to give us some help. And I'd like to take this opportunity also to thank my most wonderful, there's just a handful of you, people who have helped me through homelessness, starvation. You know, I've been through it this year, and I'm sure you guys have too, and I'm praying for all of you. So yeah, let's take a look at what's going on here. Okay, I'm so grateful to you people. Let's go to the Please Help Robo page so I can go through this with you. Okay, well, it's please help spread the news for Robolinux. It's a 2-step process. Now, the video will be showing on this page after I've done this video, which is where you're going to go from the email. Basically, feel free to read the review before you share it. It's pretty amazing. But the easy thing to do is just right-click down here and do a copy link location. See that? You do a copy link location. And if I did have a Facebook account, which I don't, or some other social media, I do have Twitter with about 3 followers. I got 970, ThemeTube viewers that never watch anything. And I've got nobody on BitChute, so I'm hopeless. Typical. But see now, if I had just, opened up another tab and right-click paste, then I'd go straight to the review. And now, so that's pretty easy. You just, when you do put that in a social media link or, comment or whatever it is, field, it's going to show this neat little picture here, and wonderful Jack Germain, who released this review the 11th. Yeah, let's see, October the 11th, 2020. So that's going to be step 1. Oops, here it is. Okay, so that's going to be step number 1, to share the link. And really appreciate it. I just have no social media at all. Now, step 2 is actually kind of fight fire with fire. What you'll notice in DistroWatch.com is that Robolinux has not had a mention. I mean, not even one of these teeny tiny ones on the side. Look at this. August 7th, okay, and there's been 6 major new versions. So they're showing 1107, and we're at 11 11.13, about to go to 11.14. Now, the trick is, and I just showed you how to do it, you, at the top there, where the arrow is pointing, you type in Robolinux and you press go, and then what it does is it goes to the Robolinux, look where they don't even have any reviews for 8 years. You know, where people, when they post their reviews, they just get deleted. It's amazing. They have to post them 8, 10 times. So now there's a trick that we can do. Watch this. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to leave this one here. Well, actually, that was the home page. It shows you that I'm trying to spread the news. I have no visitors though. So, and the main reason that I'm doing this video is to try to stay in business without asking you people for more donations. There shouldn't be any reason why. I mean, look at this. Robolinux is one of the most advanced desktop Linux distributions you can find. Look at this. The latest version brings insanely fast boot up times. Can you say under 10 seconds? I mean, you'd think I'd have, some downloads, right? Nope. Yeah, see, nobody's reading the reviews, and they're syndicated all over the internet too, like 12, 13 different websites, and I don't know what's happening. All right, so I'm going to show you a little trick. Okay, now, if we go into here's where the trick is. You will note that every time you type in Robolinux and press go, it's going to go to this page here. Okay, see it right there. Okay, now, I'm not going to tell you to set it as your home page on your mobile device and as your home page on your browser that you use. I think that's it's just asking for too much, and it might be a little shady anyway. In fact, I feel it is. But there is another way to do this where it isn't. If you're a Robolinux supporter, and you were to try to find out if there was a new version, then you'd have to type in right here distribution name Robolinux like that, and you'd have to press go. So here's the trick. I'm going to show you a cool trick. So I'm going to shut this one down. I'm actually going to shut down everything, even the lovely review, which, by the way, goes on and on. I mean, look at this stuff. This is amazing. This guy really, this Jack Germain, look at this, track me not. I mean, it just covers everything. Look at this. This goes on, newfound appeal, new universal compatibility, and, so there's Jack, wonderful guy. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and just I'm only going to have one extra tab open other than my blank. Now, if I shut down my browser and leave it just as is, okay, the next time I load it, you won't see it because you go straight to a new tab, okay? But look at what it's done. It's already keyed in Robolinux as the distro name, and now if we go to the home page in DistroWatch, supposedly we should get, if he's not, we should get another popularity hit, if you will. Look at this. He's trying. Now, if you look at, it's interesting. I've been stuck on 204 for like 3 months. I mean, it's almost like he's got me stuck. But we'll see. Let's give it a good shot, people. So actually, if I were to go to Robolinux, this is where the danger is. Look at this. 4 weeks, number 112. 1 week, 98. And now 12 months is 68, which, I don't know where he delineates the get rid of the unpopular, distro, but it's, if you look over here, let's go back to the home page. does he show anybody above 100? No. It's a classic, Mao Zedong, or, I mean, the guy is I don't know what he thinks he's doing, but anyway, he's got the monopoly and he knows it, and he hates me. And I don't know why he hates me. I've asked him and he just won't tell me. And anyway, this is where, if we even just got these little ones over here, we could stay in business. And yet he just, the last 6 of them never showed up even here. We rarely ever get one of these. And I'm not going to show you all the nasty, arrogant, prideful emails. I mean, every night I go to bed, I have to pray to forgive this guy, Ladislav Bodner. Anyway, so, now once we do drop off, we're out of DistroWatch, then it's time to shut down the servers, because there's no other way. It's a full monopoly. It is, in fact, an empirical monopoly on the desktop for Linux. And he knows it. And, and if you read his emails, it's absolutely incredible how arrogant and so prideful. Like I say, every night I got to pray to forgive the guy. It's just, I mean, look at this. He's destroying all my hard work. So watch what happens. I'll just do that again. Now, if you don't want to look at DistroWatch, then just, next time you load Firefox, just highlight, new tab. You don't have to see this if you don't want to. But now watch this. I'm going to go ahead and just shut it down, and you'll see that it keeps loading it. Now, you don't have to see it if you don't want to. You could even go do another tab and go somewhere else, but it's loading it. And hopefully that'll help us a little bit, at least prevent us from being forced off of the top 100 and then into the black hole. And that would be the end of Robolinux. And we're getting close. There's no downloads now. And, at some point I have to decide, I'm going to have to make a decision to shut down Robolinux. And I'm, after almost 10 years of, living on almost nothing, trying to get this thing off the ground, it's a sad story. Okay, now I got to show you guys this. This has been so ridiculous. Let's go to the home page and DistroWatch. Now, keep your eye on this one here, KDE Neon. Every single week, KDE Neon gets a little mentioning over here. Now, let's go see what happens. Number 11. Interesting. Now, does the owner of DistroWatch own KDE Neon? I mean, you can just let your imagination run wild with that one. But he doesn't do that he actually does it. FreeBSD gets double, twice a week, I've seen KDE Neon get two in 1 week, and he pushes him up to the top. KDE Neon will start sliding down because he's putting new ones, and then he'll get rid of the one down here and put KDE Neon at the top. I mean, this guy I've never seen a more dirty business guy in my life. I have no idea what the deal is. Wow. If you were to do a search, here's Pop OS. Now, these guys have moved all the way from, 90 all the way up to number 5. And they haven't even done a new version in a long time. So I suspect, they may be, their users may be checking DistroWatch every day to see if there's a new version of Pop OS. Do you get my drift? Okay. Well, that's enough on my rant about the empirical gateway king, DistroWatch.com, the monopoly for Linux desktop. Okay, and I like to finish my videos with this prayer and these thoughts. I hope you have a lovely day somehow in this really crazy, wicked, evil world. And I pray for your hedge of protection. And may YAHUA bless you and your family greatly.